and welcome to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe, all those things. All supports the channel is very much appreciated. In this video, I'm going to have a quick look at my still boxed Amber collection. Now, the Jurassic World Amber collection was a collection by Mattel that was released in 2019, 2020, around there, but it only actually ran for a couple of years and was replaced by their Hammond collection that was like 3 3/4 inch figures in 2022. Now, there was a whole bunch of figures that came in this line, all of which were from Jurassic Park, with the exception of Owen from Jurassic World. Now, I didn't pick Owen up, but they all come with a bunch of different accessories, a bunch of different heads and stuff, and as an action figure was a pretty decent offering. A lot of people, myself included, was kind of disappointed when the Amber collection kind of ceased, and these were pretty hard to come by at the time, and even more kind of few and far between to come by now at a decent price anyway, on the second-hand market, because it was such a short run action figure line. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World is such a huge franchise, and obviously as collectors, to have the Jurassic Park characters in your collection is a win. I suppose the big difficulty is to have 6-inch figures, to have the dinosaurs that scale with those was obviously quite a task to kind of run as an action figure line. I mean, that's why I think it probably ended. It did come with a bunch of dinosaurs. Most notably were the raptors. They did all the raptors from Jurassic World. They also did the raptors from Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 3. And there was a bunch of other dinosaurs that came with it as well, like a Dilophosaurus, because, you know, we got Dennis Nedry there. And they gave Samuel Jackson's character, John Arnold, a little bit of recognition as well, and gave him the little arm as well, so you can recreate that scene. John Hammond's one of my favourites in the collection because he comes with that little egg. The only thing I would say is that the alternate heads weren't that different, apart from the exception of maybe Dennis Nedry, where he's obviously inked from the Dilophosaurus. It would have been nice to have a completely different expression that was really different. I've not kind of got around to getting these out of the box just because it was a short run toy line. It was a very short run action figure line, and I picked these up kind of with the intention of displaying them. I've got my dinosaurs, my raptors, as well as my original Jurassic Park figures on display, and I've just kind of not got around to getting these out of the box because they feel a little bit special, should we say, because, as I said, it ran for like 2 years, and that was it. We got these figures, these characters, and Owen. Now, I haven't actually picked Owen up to complete it because the completionist in me was kind of, I need all the Jurassic Park characters, and I think if they did more of the Jurassic World characters, then I probably would have aimed to pick him up, but to just have Owen, it just was a little bit, I don't know, it didn't really appeal to me, but each to their own. But I suppose because they did do his 4 raptors, you can get a pretty decent display with him and his raptors. Ian Malcolm there, of course, an absolute fan favourite from the Jurassic Park franchise. The boxes are really nice on these as well. There's a lot of effort that's gone into the boxes, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why I've kept these boxed. And I'm not an in-box collector either. I like to get my action figures out. I like to pose them, do photographs of them and stuff, but I have kept these in the box, as you can see. But I just thought I'd put them on a video and just show them off because, you know, as I said, they're not kind of a thing that you see that often now in a complete set. I mean, obviously people have got them, but I just thought I've got them all sitting here. Let's whack them all on a video just so that people can actually have a look and see what they think. So it was replaced, as I said, with the Hammond collection that was a smaller scale. So obviously it was easier for them to scale the humans with the dinosaurs. But the Amber collection definitely holds a special place in certain people's hearts when it comes to Jurassic Park action figures. What are your thoughts? Do you think it was a good move, or would you have rather that they had kind of put more effort into the Amber collection and continued this line? Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.